Hi guys, my name is Wilson Anthony and I'm an international business management student of Petra Christian University. Since this is my last year, I want to explain about myself better and what I learned in the past 2 years with Professor Dr. Casey Chan. And I will use action learning equation to explain about myself better and my future career plan.
So this is the action learning equation, starting with what do I know about myself and why do I need to know about it. After that, I will question of who I want to be in the future and how will I achieve it. And then I must know when will the execution be, and then we need to know where it might go wrong and how much should I improve them. So let's start with what. I will use the 3 levels of competence. So for the individual, I will use the Big 5 personality test, GET test, and the learning style test. And for the team, I will use Belbin's 9 team roles test, and for the organizations, I will use the leadership test. So the first one is the individual. For the learning style test, it shows that I am an activist, so I like to take direct action, I'm enthusiastic, I like new challenges and experience, I like to initiate if there is an opportunity, and I'm interested in things that happens right now and not in the past or future. The second one shows that I am a pragmatist, so I like to see how things works in practices, I enjoy experimenting with new ideas and practicals, I like to solve problems, and I like to try things out immediately after learn about it. So basically, I am most in activist and pragmatist. So next is the Big 5 personality test. So from the Big 5 personality test, it shows that I have the high agreeableness. It means that my behavior is trying to be polite and try to suit others. I'm extroversion, means that I'm an extrovert person and very social. But I have low in the conscientiousness. It means that I'm not that hardworking person and I'm a little bit messy. And for the entrepreneur GET test, my highest is the creative tendency. It means that I'm imaginative and innovative person, enjoy new challenges, have a lot of ideas and have good intuitions. But I have low in the autonomy. It means that I like taking orders and prefers working together, have high agreeableness and high likely to become a leader. And for the team, from the Belbin's 9 team roles test, I'm an implementer. It means that that is aligned with my tendency as a pragmatist. Implementer people are turning ideas into practical ones, and they are also disciplined, reliable, conservative, and efficient. However, it can be too conservative until I become less flexible and having slow response to new possibilities. I'm a team worker, which aligns with me being extroversion, which means that I'm an extrovert person and I'm not only very cooperative in the teamwork but also a good listener, can avert frictions, and I can calm the water, which align with me that have a high agreeableness. However, that also means that I am easily influenced by others that leads to me being indecisive. And lastly, I'm resource investigator, and this is very aligned with me being extrovert because resource investigator is communicative and also enthusiastic. However, sometimes I'm too optimistic, and when the initial enthusiasm has passed, I will lose interest. For the organization and the effective leadership test, I am having high in the building relationship. It means that I am good at understanding personality types and maintaining collaborative relationship with team members, stakeholders, and others in the interest of accomplishing the organizational goal. And for the second one is I am high in communicating, which means that I am good at exchanging information and ideas and using media and methods to foster understanding and build productive working relationship within and outside the organization. The last highest is I have high score in the leading change, which means that I am good at seeking out new opportunities creatively and solutions by looking for better ways to get the job done and by thriving on change and continuous improvement. So after answering the 3 levels of competence, I can know my 4 key attributes. From 112 attributes, I have applied 80 to 20 rules up until 60 to 40 rules, becoming 4 attributes. So my attributes are enthusiastic, creative, sociable, and innovative. I am enthusiastic because I have high score in resource and investigator, and I'm sociable because I have high extroversion and good at communicating, and I am considered as innovative and creative because I have high score in creative tendency. And from the 5 letters we can see that I am still in the second step, which means that I still have to improve myself to reach the final steps of becoming master coach or change agent. The next one is the why, and the first why is using the 5 whys. The first why is why do I need to understand my characters, is to know how my characters fit with the job I might do in the future, and to understand further my learning style. And why do I need to understand my learning styles? To understand which methods is my preferred way of learning, to know the suitable team role. And why do I need to understand my role in the team? Because to know how I will contribute and be effective in a team, and which leadership style will suit me best. And why do I need to understand my leadership style? Is to know how I can lead people and organization, and to know whether I am suitable to become an entrepreneur. And why do I need to understand my entrepreneur skill? Is because to know how I should improve myself to become successful in my career. And now, for the how, who, and when, I will use the IPO diagram. So the output is who I want to be, and the input is what I am right now. And from the input, we integrate it to answer the when will the execution be. Then that is the process, and implement it to become an output. And after that, I have to monitor and control using the key performance indicators, and to evaluate and to optimize what I am right now. So the output is who I want to be is from the 4 key attributes. I'm fit to be a marketing manager. And a marketing manager is someone who manages the marketing of a business or products, and they can be responsible for several services or products, or be in charge of a single product. And a marketing manager needs to have an outgoing, gregarious, and spontaneous nature. And what marketing manager do is oversee many different projects depending on the size and specialty of the employee, and create innovative ways to promote the business and the products of a particular company, and build positive relationship with the clients and customers. And for the who am I right now, already explained in the 3 level of competence and self-assessment. And now for the process is when to execute. The first year is I will have an internship experience to as sales marketing in a company, and then graduate from Petra Christian University. And then for the 3rd year I'm going to Jakarta after I graduate to get a lot of working experience, and then applying for master degree in UK. And for the 5th year I'm going to graduate and get my master degree from UK University, and get back to Indonesia to work as a marketing manager in multinational enterprises based in Surabaya. And for the 10th year I will become the CCO in a well-known company and continuously improve my marketing skills. And for the monitor and control using the key performance indicator from the salary, with a high salary, and I can increase sales in the particular company and increase the number of customers that is loyal to the particular company. And that is the IPO diagram. So this is the big picture, and the next one is where can it go wrong. So this is the self-development process, starting with the insight, the initial competence, to become enhanced competence. The insight will turn to motivations, and then motivations will make me learn new knowledge and skills, and I will do it in the real world applications. And lastly, I become accountable. However, usually something goes wrong in the last two steps. Sometimes what is learned in theory might not go well in practice. And being marketing manager by applying the most relevant theory is hard. So now is for the last one is the how much, and I will explain it by the GOT diagram. So the goal is to become a successful marketing manager who are able to apply the most relevant theory by using the holistic thinking. And the objective is to increase marketing skills by having experience in working as marketing manager and acquiring more knowledge in master degree program. And the target is to have sufficient and supporting salary as a marketing manager and is able to balance between working and studying lifestyle. So now is the 6 thinking hats and 6 types of power. And the first one is the red hat, the stamina power, is to rejuvenate my emotion quality in terms of thinking capacity so I can learn and relearn. Next one is the yellow hat, the communicative power. It's to redesign and increase communicative power by expanding my network. Next one is the white hat, the expert power. It's to reinvent and increase my expert power so I can have better analytical skill in presenting information. And the next one is the green hat, the adaptive power, is to rethink and increase my adaptive power so I can think of other solution of my problem. The next one is the black hat, the response power, is to redefine and increase my response power so I can understand the drawbacks of my solution and become one of my consideration. The last one is the blue hat, the execution power, is to re-engineer my way of thinking and increase execution power, enable to see the bigger picture of things and able to have a better execution. Therefore, by completing the action learning equation, I have also applied the holistic thinking. So I have addressed the question of what, why, and how.
So to conclude this presentation, I've explained about my experience, my knowledge, my passion, and how I will achieve it and integrate it to my future career plan. Last but not least, I would like to thank Professor Dr. Casey Chan for teaching me to think holistically. And to end this presentation, I would like to end it with an axiom: a goal without a plan is only a wish. I'm Wilson Anthony, thank you.